Hello, welcome to the Death Battle Cast. Heaven is a place on earth.
I don't think we're even allowed to talk about.
Yeah, well, nobody knows the context. It's fine.
That's true. Totally.
I'm Ben. I'm the voice of Wiz in Death Battle.
I'm Sam. I do stuff with the keyboard.
God damn it.
AKA writing.
I make video happen, and my name Nick.
I'm Chad. I play Boomstick.
I like that one. That was good.
Already.
If you guys hear the sounds, that's because we are pre-recording this episode. If you're watching this, when you're watching this now, we pre-recorded this last Friday, at the same time that Rooster Teeth put on their fashion show.
So if you're seeing this message, we're already dead.
Oh, strange.
Or more
Happy
fashionable.
Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah, we're recording this a week before Thanksgiving, but you know, it's always good to celebrate Thanksgiving, right? With our collection
Centerpiece?
Yes, our centerpiece.
I've got a roll in pumpkin
our statue.
That
spooky
shit is
statue.
horrifying, Ben. Like, what's up with the tiny little baby pilgrim?
It looks like it got into an amiibo cockfight.
Now, there's like a Mother Teresa head glued to some feet.
I don't know if I should be holding this.
I don't know. That looks like some Mars Attack shit.
This is like cursed.
Like they just cut off the head and attached it to some shoes.
That's what it is.
Right?
Clearly,
Yeah.
this is meant to be. What's her name?
I'm more creeped out by a baby pilgrim. Yep, that's the one.
He's got very chubby cheeks.
And it's like praying.
Okay. Anyway.
He's not praying. He's trying to unseal the demon beast,
Yeah.
which is
Clearly.
dormant.
Nick,
for
you're-
thousands of
Clearly,
years.
You're the
jutsu,
expert?
you idiot. Like,
Wait, what?
he's got that jutsu.
Yeah. That's
He's about to hit him with the Pam, and then he's gonna go invisible. Like, you won't see him in 5 minutes. He'll be like, oh no, Ninja Pilgrim.
He'll
Like,
just disappear behind me.
literally, they know the pilgrims were ninjas.
Yeah.
Pilgrim Jutsu. Perfect. What a great start to this episode.
Before we, speaking of jutsus, we actually do have a preview for Roshi versus Jiraiya to show off.
That was what he was going for.
But before that, thank you to our sponsors, Dollar Shave Club and Quip, for sponsoring this episode of Death Battle Cast. We got some awesome deals you can get with them later on in the show, so stay tuned for that. And yeah, Roshi versus Jiraiya comes out. If you're watching this, well,
now.
I guess when it comes out right now, it comes out in just a few days. So we're really excited to share this episode with you. And we have the preview of the fight that's been animated by a bunch of our 2D animators. It's really awesome. It's like a 4-minute fight. It's really cool.
See, the other day I was talking with Luis, and I'm just like, how you been, man? Like, I haven't heard you speak in a while. And he's like, yeah, Roshi Jiraiya. And I was just like, all right, man. Like, good job.
see you
Like,
later.
yeah, he's just been grinding away at it.
They put in so much into this fight. And like, it is our penultimate episode of the year. Like, after this is the season finale. So
Yeah,
it's a big deal.
It's very long.
Yeah.
It is way longer than I remember writing the fight script.
Yeah, well, you and Noel worked on this episode
yeah.
together, and there was so much to try to fit into it because these characters have so many different techniques, especially Jiraiya. Just trying to make sure that we covered everything that we could in the fight, because of course, while the fight is generally, you know, mainly just to have a fun time showing off the characters and exploring what they can do, there's also the case of which if we completely ignore one of their powers in the fight, even if we did use it in the analysis, it kind of gets the idea across to some viewers that, well, we just ignored that ability for the entire episode.
Yeah.
So
We try and head off as much of that as possible.
yeah, so it is kind of important to try to fit as much into the fight as we can while still making the fight fun and exciting and well-paced, which is kind of difficult when we have characters like Jiraiya who have so many things to use.
How many times do they use their pervy abilities in the fight?
Oh, I can't spoil that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can't spoil that. Although you haven't seen it, right?
Yes! I'm so glad they went to your solo shot just to see you
just
fuck up
bad
eating
at
pie.
Eating pie? Yeah, like,
Okay, you haven't seen it yet, right, Nick?
No, I have not.
Okay, this is good.
I don't know anything about it.
Because we are pre-recording this episode, even though we have a preview of the animation, we do not have the sound design completed yet.
Yep.
So
here
if
we
you
go.
recall, this happened
Yes.
once before with Doctor Strange versus Dr. Fate. And we just did the sound effects ourselves as we showed off the animation.
It's on Roshi.
Okay, you got Roshi. Nick, do you want Jiraiya?
Sure. I know literally nothing about Jiraiya.
That's great. Sam, do you want anything?
no, they got it.
Okay, cool. So
We're gonna need people to make like the fight sound effects, right?
Oh, I can do some fight sound effects. Yeah.
Pew pew.
yeah, the music is there. Aaron and Werewolf did the music and did a phenomenal job. But yeah, sound, voices not there right now. So let's just go ahead and play it. Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
No,
do it.
but let's do it.
Let's go.
Yep.
All right.
Oh, man.
This became illegal.
Is this where you sell porn?
Well, I have shelves of porn behind me, but you can't have it. This is the.
Yeah, porn? No, that's bad porn. I don't like it.
Yeah, that was my favorite porn. I'm gonna fight you. Take porn needles. I don't know what that means. I just made that up.
Oh, now he's got fight.
Oh, no!
Yeah, you think that's funny? Kamehame!
Oh, you're move stealing son of a bitch! Suck book!
No! That's my favorite porn! I know they said the first one was my favorite, this is my other favorite! Yeah, you wanna leave here? You're gonna have to give that porn back. I'm gonna make it really hot in here.
May!
I don't know what's
Never
happening.
mind, I'm stuck to the floor. What is this shit?
It's chocolate mixed with you don't want to know. Yeah.
Oh, you motherfucker. May!
Wait, that's my attack. You can't use my attack. Where'd he go? Oh crap, where'd he go? Open up the floor.
Surprise!
I am covered in hair. Ribbit.
I love this because the fight makes no fucking sense if you don't know what the characters can do. And clearly you don't know.
I told you I don't know anything about Jiraiya at all. Which is
felt like
why
I had
I did not
Roshi
work on the
unlocked there.
episode. I should
like-
clarify that. I had nothing to do with the production of this episode.
Your intro as to why they fight was almost spot on.
Really?
Yeah,
Really?
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
literally what it is.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Roshi walks into a porn shop.
I have not even read the fight script. All I did was read the host script, and so that was fun.
I haven't even done that much, so sweet. I'm glad
Cool.
we could accurately portray these characters.
Yeah.
Well, if you understand the powers that Jiraiya in particular has, you probably understood what was going on in that fight. If you have
what
no
did he
idea
do
who he is, that probably made no fucking sense. But it will when you watch the full episode because
Yeah.
we'll explain how those things.
Coming out on Monday.
Yeah, he can like bring people into giant toad throats. That's what that was.
Oh, that's what that was?
yeah,
I thought he turned
and
the room
toad
into
throat like can
chocolate.
swallow people into it.
No, it's the inside of a toad.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the inside of a toad, which
Yeah.
is why then when it goes to the beach, there's a little toad jumping, and then they burst out of it.
I
Because
see.
they were in the toad.
Okay.
It's a weird thing. Like it doesn't really make a lot of sense when you think about being inside the toad, but there's the toad. How does that work?
Yeah, it's not. It doesn't add up at all. But
Yeah.
it's one of those things where you just kind of like,
Got roll with
like
it.
It's
yeah, you
magic,
just gotta
man.
accept. Like that is what's happening. Just that's as deep as the questioning you're gonna get on that one.
Yeah. I believe there's one moment in the Naruto series where they're inside the toad throat and they bust out of it, and then the authors are just kind of like, well, what happens if we look back to the toad? Like, is it just there? Let's just not show it. Like, we're just not gonna show it because it makes no sense when you really think about the logic of them busting out of the toad. Maybe I don't know.
Toad throat?
Yeah,
Toad throat
throat.
just sounds bad.
Do they,
I don't
do
like
they
those
shrink
words
down?
combined.
Or
It doesn't really explain.
They must, but
It's some, it's ninja magic. That's all
Sure.
you need to know, and that's what's important.
And that's your preview for Roshi versus Jiraiya. Coming
Happy
this Monday for
Thanksgiving.
first members, Wednesday for YouTube.
yay! I feel like we got over that with flying colors, y'all.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What'd
We don't even need audio.
Yeah, I
Good to
mean,
go.
you just need Nick
Yeah.
and I.
Yeah.
pretty much, yeah.
I mean, you guys
I wanna do
figured
this
out
more
the
often.
context at least.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right,
Looking
this
for
is it.
porn.
All future death battles, we're just gonna set in front of these two, and they'll just do all the sounds.
Cool.
I'm down.
Sure.
I'm actually down.
That'll probably be a first show by the beginning of next year.
Although the voice actor we got for Roshi is actually our own Patrick
I
Rodriguez.
actually went and looked for him real quick to see if he was over here because of the fashion show, so he could come on and do his Roshi voice.
His Roshi voice is spot on.
Really good.
Like it's wild.
so good, and what really sold me on it is his laugh. which is
Yeah.
also his like his lead-in for it. Whenever, in order to get into the voice, he does the laugh. So when we were recording, between every single take, he would just start that laugh, and it was fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Can't wait to share that guy with you guys. But Sam, is there anything you want to talk about with Roshi vs. Jiraiya being your script and whatnot?
I mean, I don't know exactly what y'all talked about last week, but it is a really fun one to work on, and it's like, you know, seeing Roshi kind of be brought into Super adds a lot of stuff, and like getting to dive into a little bit of Jiraiya, who's definitely one of the coolest characters in Naruto. The thing I realized that sucks about Naruto is that there's a lot of really sweet characters, and none of them are Naruto. Like, he's okay,
I
but
have
like
to kind of agree.
most of the other characters are better. Like, they're cooler than him. They're better written. Like, they're just, yeah, it's just weird because it's just like the protagonist is the most like wet towel character in the whole thing. You're just like, oh yeah, okay, sure. Like,
Yeah, there's
he's
a part
just such a throwaway character. Like,
when Shippuden started. There's an arc pretty early on where Naruto just is barely even involved. It just cuts to the Sand siblings and spends a lot of time with them, Kankuro, Tamari, and Gaara. And they are the main characters for like a good 5 or so episodes, and Naruto just never appears. And I remember watching that like way back before even Death Battle started, and thinking this is way better than what the show was before.
Yeah.
We just stick with these guys for the rest
Yeah,
of the
like,
show.
That's why so many
Damn.
people love Gaara. Like,
yeah.
Yeah, well, I
Damn.
mean, Gaara by himself is kind of like,
He's a little too sad and like.
there's not a lot to him outside of emo backstory, blah.
Yeah.
But when you put the siblings in there and you got the dynamic between
Yeah.
the three of them, it's
Yeah.
great.
And the
They're
whole
such good
like
characters together.
Broccoli Mike guy and stuff, like that's a really cool like just double character arc where it's like they're, you know, and yeah, it's just like so many of the other characters are, they have obstacles they like overcome and stuff, and they build, and Naruto's just like literally falling forward all the time into just being great, and you're just kind of like, okay, whatever. He's just a sloppily written character. Not sloppy, just they were just like, we need a non-offensive protagonist that's just shonen. Here you go, like, and then they built all the cool stuff around him. So yeah,
Yeah.
Jiraiya especially is an awesome character. Way better than Naruto. Like,
I mean, he's basically just old man pervy Naruto.
yeah, but he's just more interesting. Like, I don't know, Naruto doesn't do anything. Like,
I mean, he kind of.
I know one of the fun challenges
Yeah.
though with this
He does
episode was
many
like
things, actually.
putting feats to Jiraiya because he doesn't appear that much.
yeah, and he's like a kind of like a classic. He's definitely the most ninja of all the ninjas in the sense that he's much more into like espionage and stuff like that rather than just like ninjas are supposed to do stuff without being seen or heard. Jiraiya does a pretty good job of that, so you don't see or hear him a lot. So it is kind of hard to get feats with him. Whereas like all the other ninjas are like, yes, I'll use my ninja explosion move. I'm like, that's not very ninja. Like that is literally the opposite of what ninjas are up to. Like,
He's not quite the brute force Dragon Ball kind of character.
yeah,
that a
I mean,
lot of
he's
Naruto
still
characters
strong as
eventually turn
shit,
into.
but like, yeah, he's not so much like, he's not showing up at world tournaments to fight people. Like, yeah, he's doing everything behind the scenes as much as he can. So yeah, it's a little.
I remember researching Naruto and comparing him at the beginning, where he's just like, he just wants to be Hokage of the Hidden Leaf Village, and it starts off, all things considered, like a pretty small scale story. Then you fast forward, and he's like cutting the moon in half, and
Yeah,
he's all
He's an
glowing,
alien
and he's got a
prodigy.
giant kaiju laser
They
fox
get
with him.
tied up in like a shinobi world war that only lasts like 6 days or something like that. But still, like, it's a really big thing. It's just, yeah, that story goes like, just keeps going, and that's why they have, I don't know.
It's that shonen escalation problem. It's very apparent with Naruto.
Yeah, I think
At
there's
some
500
point-
episodes, like over 1,000 chapters in the manga. I can't remember. It's been weeks since I was reading the manga. Actually, months since I was reading the manga.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's long.
At some
It's
point,
long.
any show that goes on that long, I don't want to say it loses its identity, but its identity just kind of transforms into something else. Like,
Into Boruto, apparently, which is
Yep.
another one.
Which, as we were planning to do this episode and really getting into it, wasn't there a character that showed up in Boruto that was
Yeah,
like, oh, this
yeah.
might actually be Jiraiya back from the dead? We are like, oh, fuck.
yeah.
Isn't that always fun?
Yeah, it turns out it wasn't, which is actually good in our case, because we don't have to like completely
But he's
scrap
got
everything.
like, he's pretty much the same character. He's
Yeah.
got a ton of similarities.
Yeah.
They were just probably, I think they were just like, you were Jiraiya? That was a great character. Let's bring him back. Like, and they just wrote this new character that's like pretty much like Jiraiya. It kind of feels like that.
2.0.
Jiraiya 2.
Yeah.
Sort of.
Jiraiya 2, Jiraiya harder.
Yeah.
Maybe,
The Jiraiya, the Reckoning.
I mean,
That was always.
he's always
Electric
trying to get
Boogaloo.
harder.
What?
what? What'd you say?
No, nothing. Hey, Chad,
in the
you
face.
should talk to us about Dollar Shave Club.
Sure, Ben.
Yeah.
So listen,
listening.
we all love the Dollar Shave Club. Has everything we need to look, feel, and smell our best. And what we love even more is the fact that we never have to go to the store. That's a big thing. Sam and I talk about it all the time. Hate going to the store. It's the worst. You gotta wait in line. You gotta like try and find stuff. People move things. It's terrible. Don't like going to the store. So I really appreciate when a product can come to me. And that is why we enjoy Dollar Shave Club. Because one, Dollar Shave Club delivers everything we need to right to our door. And two, they keep us fully stocked on what we use so that we don't run out. Here's how it works. Dollar Shave Club has everything that you need to get ready no matter what you're getting ready for. They have you covered head to toe, from your hair, your skin, your face, you name it. They got it, including those Charlie's butt wipes. Ben's a big fan.
Damn.
And they have this new program where they automatically keep you stocked up on the products you use. You determine what you want and when you want it, and it shows up right at your door from once a month to once every 6 months. So you can kind of customize when you want things to come in so that it works for you. That's what we do here. For example, I'm a big fan of their Sage and Black Pepper shampoo. I've been using that pretty much constantly. Just adjust my hair there. No, I really like it. It does a really good job. It's got a nice scent. I've gotten, a few compliments. My wife really enjoys it. Just saying. It's been great. And plus with their handsome discount, and that's for all of you, because if you're watching this show, you get that handsome discount. The more you buy, the more you save. And right now, they've got a bunch of starter sets that you can try for just $5, like their shower starter set, which includes that shampoo I was talking about. After that, the restock box ships regular size products at regular price. So what are you waiting for? Get your starter set for just $5 right now at dollarshaveclub.com/cast. That's dollarshaveclub.com/cast. There's no reason not to join. Get yours at dollarshaveclub.com/cast. They've been a long time sponsor of the show, and they've sent us like pretty much every single product that they've ever made. And
try out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We've got to try like everything, and a lot of us are using their products. It's great. It's super convenient. So please, if you guys, want to look
Very
good
nice.
and groom yourselves.
They got that.
Oh, you and that
hand
hand
cream?
lotion.
Jeez.
You've blown through
So
how many bottles now? Like 2?
Couple. It's the best. It's the best hand cream
Like-
to buy on the market.
Real talk, I always do appreciate a sponsor who's willing to send their product
Yep.
to give us a taste of what it is actually like, so that we're not lying to you
You're not
when we
supposed
say
to.
that it's awesome.
You're not supposed to be tasting any of their products.
Yeah, don't eat them. Please, Ben,
That's
don't
good.
eat them.
Oh, that's why the cream was so weird. Oh. No, but it's really cool when a sponsor sends the products in order to.
Shows
So
that
we
they
are being
got
honest about it.
confidence.
Yep.
Yeah.
And a
Yeah.
lot of us have stuck with it and signed up for subscriptions.
Absolutely.
And things, so definitely check them out.
Yeah. All right. So now it's time to find out what's going on.
All I ever see now is He-Man orgasming, and I just.
Isn't that what it always has been?
No,
Isn't that what
yeah,
it was?
That was in when we were.
He was supposed to be going,
commissioning that,
hey,
Yeah.
just having
We were like,
fun. But
have He-Man be having just the time of his life.
Orgasming.
is that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean
That
that's
is
true.
the
That's
time
kind of
of
the
your
pinnacle.
life.
And that's what's
Yeah.
happening in the song.
Yeah, that is what's happening. in the song.
Yeah. Anyway, so we haven't done this in a while, and I feel bad about that because you guys are watching this. So many of you make such awesome artwork, and I love showing it off and talking about it and stuff. So let's bring up some of the fan art from Tyscope 3.
All right.
Yeah, I'll check this out.
Yes. This was. I saw this when it came out. This was one of my favorite pieces of artwork to come my way in a while.
Dude, you got stuck in that thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was funny, but scary because I thought it was gonna be bonded to me
we spent
forever.
half of
we
sudden
would've
death trying to get
checked
you
it
out of it.
I know.
with forks poised at my throat because we had
That was
apparently not
Plastic
tools.
forks. Plastic forks.
You just had to force
Yeah,
it.
but-
It was fine. It was fine.
We figured it out eventually.
got it.
Eventually.
It was all right.
Eventually. It took
But-
time, but
Yeah, that's awesome looking.
I
dope.
appreciate all the other fellow green suit wearers on there, like Ryan Reynolds.
Yep.
Yes, in his
Yeah,
most
that was
famous
so-
role.
Everybody
ever.
loves that
Green team.
guy,
Yep.
but then you see Green Lantern and you're like, wait a fuck up, buddy.
Hey, he
Like,
fixed it with Deadpool, all right?
We may be
knows.
talking about Ryan Reynolds a little bit.
There was even
later,
that joke
but-
at the end of Deadpool 2 where he went in and killed Ryan Reynolds right as he was
Yeah.
about to accept the Green Lantern script.
Yeah, and let's be honest. I mean, when he gets the pitch for Green Lantern,
You
like,
don't
you're
really
gonna
turn
take
it
something
down.
from Green Lantern.
You get to be a superhero.
It's a big DC superhero.
In
One of the
this
Justice
day and age,
League.
too.
But why also wouldn't they do like I feel like that was the wrong Green Lantern to do a movie about.
I mean, he's like the main Green Lantern.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
I don't know.
you wanted
Hal.
no
That was Hal
Jordan.
Jordan.
Jon Stewart.
You want Jon Stewart, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And his hosting of the late night.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, he is the cooler Green Lantern.
Jon Stewart? Hell yeah.
Jon Stewart
Oh,
is
yeah.
my Green Lantern.
Yeah. Hashtag
Hashtag my Green
not
Lantern.
my Green Lantern. Right.
Up.
Yeah.
Awesome artwork, though.
Yeah, very
if you-
cool.
Absolutely
Yeah.
love that.
If you have any artwork you want to share with us, you can always send it to us using hashtag DeathMetalCast. Definitely want to start showing them more often on the show from here on out. And then there's some other art that I think we'll be playing in the background throughout the rest of the show. But
That's cool. Sigma versus
do
Ultra.
it always together for the
This is
single
like,
fun fight.
okay, can we bring this up? Because like,
I bring what up?
I mean, like up to full screen. I want people. I saw this come in and I was like, that is probably the most slender and sexy anyone has ever drawn Boomstick. He's got this like
It's young
pose
Boomstick.
going on.
Handsome Boomstick.
This is like when
5 years
Boomstick
old.
was 5 years old.
It's like Boomstick if that were his porn name.
Oh.
There you go.
I'm out. Nope.
Okay. I
Have
was
fun
going
with
to
that.
say it was
Have fun
like
with that,
when you
Tumblr.
graduate high school, but all right, whatever. Hey guys,
Hi, Ben.
did you watch that Detective Pikachu trailer?
Yeah.
Yes, we all.
Yeah.
So a lot of people have been wondering what we think about it.
People got mad.
Holy
beef
shit!
with Jigglypuff.
I'm sorry, Catechus is in Soul Calibur, and it was really good.
Oh yeah, the
So
Soul
is this.
Calibur ones are awesome.
Whoa! Are you Nightmare?
I actually
think
don't
so,
know.
'cause
I
he had the
meant to
giant-
actually
Yeah, I
try
think
to
so.
see if I could. I've been playing that a bit, but I don't know if there's a way to like share
Yes.
fighters. I feel like there is, but I just don't know what it is. I got to look into that.
Yeah.
So good. Thank
Excellent
you.
artwork.
Yeah, a lot of people are mad that Jigglypuff has hair.
I
mean,
saw
do you
that.
want it to be
Like-
like a weird flesh ball?
I know,
Like, it would look
that's
so
the thing,
strange.
like-
I think a lot of people have always thought of it as like whipped cream,
Okay, I'm sorry. What?
like a
Why?
blue with whipped cream kind of thing.
No,
I think
no
that's
one
what a
was
lot of
there with you,
people
Ben.
thought.
Not
No.
a single one of us.
I'm
knows
not
that
saying
you
no.
on that
I
journey.
did. I always thought it was like a tuft of hair. Because I know what you're talking about. A lot of people are thinking like she's a balloon. She's supposed to be
Yeah.
like a
Latex.
latex thing, and I'm thinking like that's gonna be even more fucking creepy.
Yeah. that's
Like, why do
way-
you want a latex monster?
I think the little fuzzy Jigglypuff looks absolutely fine.
It was more its
Looks fine.
expression that makes it look scary.
Yeah, well,
It's-
that's what I
Because
like
somebody
too.
fell asleep to
it's
its musical
specifically
performance.
the lighting on
Yeah.
it in that shot. It's
Yeah.
in like a dingy kind of area, so it looks a
It
little
looks
creepy.
dope. The whole thing looks like not what I expected.
I
and
know,
I'm happy
right?
about that because like in the Pokemon, some of them do kind of look scary and some of them are weird and like yeah, I think that's great. Like not all the Pokemon are cute. They're not all fucking
Yeah.
Pikachu.
I just don't like
No.
Ryan Reynolds as Pikachu. It's really weird. I don't like hearing him
You
talk.
just hear Deadpool. He even like acts like Deadpool with
Little
like
bit.
the
I will
Wackiness.
electrocute you. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's like,
I mean, that's who he is now. That's
It's just jarring.
Fine.
It was just jarring at first to see it because playing all the games and stuff over the years, they don't get anywhere near that detailed with the graphics and stuff. So you're kind of just left to imagine what they might look like for real. So to see them in such high detail and it doesn't match what you built up in your head for 20 years, that's where it's a little bit jarring at first.
What
It
was in
grows-
your head for realistic Pokemon though?
like for Pikachu, something not that fluffy. Just it comes down to like really minor little nitpicks for me.
I think if
But
he had
like I
like
said, it grew on.
they made him
It
look
was
like
just
stuffed
jarring at
animals so
first.
they could sell toys. Like that's
yeah,
what they're
absolutely.
doing.
Absolutely.
if Pikachu had like golden retriever hair, he would look way dumber. Like I would not want that.
Yeah.
Like, you look
Like
stupid.
golden retriever hair.
I was trying to think of like a
Longer
hair
hair?
related to. Well, no, but just not like fluffy.
Labrador.
Yeah.
Like a
yeah.
Labrador, not a golden
yeah.
retriever.
If he was like a Labrador, he would still look
A short-haired
hella
dog.
fucking weird. Like that would be weird. Yeah.
Probably. I think one thing that also kind of gets me, and I have to think that this was probably some part of like a process of trying to decide what the look of the Pokemon should be. One of the things that still is a little bit weird to me is how they all just look like cartoon characters next to real life people. So I wonder if there was a stage in the process when they maybe experimented a little bit with like a more realistic look, or if Pokemon Company
Well, I mean, they
ever
did
would
to a
allow that
degree.
to begin with.
I
or-
read an article. So one of the dudes who got like a bunch of exposure from drawing realistic Pokemon,
Yeah.
they brought him on to do a lot of the concept
Yeah.
art.
I saw that too, which is really cool. So obviously they
You
didn't
can really
go
see it in the
that
Charizard.
realistic.
Like the Charizard was heavily inspired by
I
that.
thought Charizard looked awesome.
Yeah.
I love the scale
Charizard, I think,
detail.
probably looks like the best out of all those. And Greninja looks pretty cool. I like.
Okay, can we talk about Greninja for a second?
The ninja assassins that are apparently
Yeah.
chasing them.
I'm so happy that Greninja's in this movie
Yeah.
because that's
Oh,
one of
there
the
it
Smash
is.
Brothers main.
There it is.
Yeah, so
That
this
freaked
is
Nick out.
yeah, that was something else. But like the thing that really gets me about Greninja in this movie is there's a shot toward the end of the trailer where there's like two Greninjas in this like hospital or like some kind of scientific lab. There's a hallway, and one of them is clinging to the side of a door, and you get a sense of like how big it is. It's like squatted down, about as big as the door frame is. It's enormous.
Yeah.
It's so huge.
They look great, and they look way different than you would like want them to. And their tongue looks like a tongue, and it's dope.
Yeah.
Like
It's
they
just
look
the
like
eyes in that one.
they look like
freaky. In
monsters.
motion.
So like that's the thing.
Yeah,
they
yeah.
are monsters. Let's
Yeah,
not
like-
forget this.
That one looks like if Greninja discovered crack.
No, that one looks great. They
No,
take
look
it
at its
back.
eyes. Look at the bags. It's got those
I
double
know.
bags under the eyes.
like a frog kind of thing going on.
yeah, but yeah, see there it is. Look at it.
Yeah.
That's
so
creepy.
imagine that. The
Oh,
Pokedex.
I didn't notice that.
Yeah, that was one of the first things I noticed when I.
I mean,
got
that
part of
one's
the trailer.
closer to us than the door, but the one in the background, it's
It's
like freaking
humongous.
Ninja Turtles jumping down the
Yeah.
hallway.
Pretty much. I mean,
Huh? Okay.
yeah.
I
So
always thought
the
it was
Pokedex
smaller.
says that they're like 4'11".
Yeah.
I assumed that meant when they were standing upright. Maybe that's
It
4'11" when they're
it probably
squatted down.
does. Like, I don't know. But then again, some of them are super tall. Like you know.
Yeah.
Heights vary.
It's
Yeah, with Pokemon, especially if Pokemon Go is any indicator, heights go wild.
Yeah.
And weights, and they are not tied to each other at all.
yeah.
It's
yeah.
like 4'11" is an average, so they're super Greninjas.
Yeah.
Super Greninjas.
But I think the movie looks fucking phenomenal, honestly. Like so stupid
looks-
in the best possible way.
It looks so weird. Like
It's like what else were they going? We're like,
I know.
What were they supposed to do with this
know.
kind of movie?
Why were they making it in the first place?
Because it's hilarious.
Well, that's my
Chad.
thing. I don't think
it
they
is
should
just-
have made it in the first place, like from like just a general concept. When I heard the concept, I was like, "That's stupid. They're gonna make it just something like I don't know, like because how do you do that?" But it looks like they've done a fun job with it, and they've done something cool. Like so, I'm down.
Yeah.
Like,
We all said we're gonna all
I need
go
to see it.
together.
yeah. It's
Yeah,
just
we need to see this.
The
It looks so
concept
good.
of Detective Pikachu is really stupid. Still think it would have been better if it's Danny DeVito. Though.
Oh, of course.
Like, yeah,
there's
everybody-
been
yeah.
fan edits that replace Pikachu's voice with Danny DeVito.
I hope
in
they
trailer.
use the
It's
Always
pretty
Sunny
great.
dialogue. That would be.
I think they have been.
Great.
I haven't seen that show, but it sounds like something that I would expect Danny DeVito to say on Always Sunny.
I think it's fine with Ryan Reynolds. Like,
Oh, of course.
I don't know if
clearly
Danny
he's
DeVito
good.
would be able to pull off the Pikachu that they're going for.
It's more so just a
No.
joke suggestion. It's nobody's. I don't think anybody's really serious.
Sure.
But some people sure.
It's
but
like
they're
the
weird.
people who want
want
Waluigi
it.
in Smash Brothers. It's mostly trolling.
Dude, like it's
Yes, it's
become
supposed
more than trolling for Waluigi.
You guys know what I'm talking about.
I'm all about.
Nobody
Danny
cares
DeVito.
about Waluigi being in Smash Brothers. No one really
Anyway.
cares.
Boo, Ben.
No one really cares.
Danny DeVito is done.
If
plenty
Waluigi
of
was in Smash Brothers, he would no longer be the underdog that you want him to be.
It's
true.
They just make him low tier.
true.
And then he still is.
Yeah.
He's like the worst character in the game.
Yep.
Yeah, actually, that would probably work. All right, I'm down for that. I support that.
It is just weird to me though that the first time they make a live-action Pokemon movie, they adapt some weird spin-off.
I know.
You know, like
Right.
you
Yeah,
think
yeah.
it'd
First,
be-
wait, what? The first? Oh, you mean a Pokemon live action?
That's what he
Yeah.
said. He said live action.
Oh, sorry, I must have missed that.
live action. Yeah, I mean they didn't do. Hey, Ash Ketchum is going out on his journey. The movie, like you would kind
Yeah.
of assume, you know, but no, they're just like all these characters you've never known into this new Pikachu that wears a fucking Sherlock Holmes
Yeah.
hat. We're having an adventure right now. Like we don't know if there's any Team Rocket. Like we don't. There's nothing that attaches us except for the cities. That's like
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
two things on that. One, I don't think a lot of people would want that.
No, I don't. I
think
don't
people
either.
would care for
I
that.
think a lot of people would ask for that.
Yeah,
But I don't
but
think
like
they
when
want
you,
it
it
at all.
releases the trailer of a live action Ash Ketchum with his Pikachu.
Yeah, like how do you live up to that?
Or even Red.
Yeah.
Like, I really don't think people would like it. I think people would fucking hate it, and nobody would go see that movie because they'd just be like, "This is nothing like the anime. This is nothing like the games," because it can't be. It's just impossible. So it would do terribly, and nobody would want it. Even though some people might think they want it, I really don't think people actually would want something like that.
Well,
and two, I love the idea of exploring something other than the Pokemon trainer. They specifically called out the fact that the main character in this
He wanted to be a
trainer and failed, which is interesting to me because how the fuck do you fail being a Pokemon trainer? You just grab Pokemon and go out.
You just gotta throw balls at him.
10-year-olds can do it. Surely this guy can. But apparently he can't.
Yeah, he can work in a police department, but he can't like train a Pokemon. Like what? It doesn't even
Maybe
hard.
like accidentally killed one and it was like really.
Well, and that's also kind of the thing. I feel like you can't have a Pokemon movie based solely around like Pokemon fighting, because at the end of the day, like that's kind of weird and fucked up. Like here's this nice little creature we're gonna get attached to.
That's the
like
one thing
Pokemon,
about the Pokemon world that I don't think.
It's like dog fighting.
Yeah, it's like you got some like
very
Vic situation going.
Like
on.
it's really fucking weird, and like there's certainly some animal cruelty shit happening in the Pokemon world.
You'd have to be very self-aware about that whole aspect of like Pokemon society to.
If they
adapt
were
it
doing
into
it
a
with
story.
Pokemon that could talk, no big deal.
So
when they can talk, they can be like, I'm ready to kick this Meowth's ass. And you're like,
Right.
okay, cool. We've seen, like, we got consent. Let's fucking go. But instead,
Jesus
well,
Christ.
that's what it is.
I know.
That's the problem. Like, nobody really gives that many shits about boxing because it's two adults going, let's box. Nobody cares.
Right, you just gotta get the sentient Pokemon and then they can fight each other.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, when it shows Charizard in the trailer, he's in like a cage.
Oh, yeah.
Like match
they're
thing.
having like a,
It looks like it might be a simplified version of like an underground fighting
Pokemon
arena.
Stadium.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of thinking they're going with that route.
Yep.
That'd be
Like
awesome.
unless you
Pokemon
do
battles
it,
have been outlawed.
unless you
maybe.
do the sanctioned, tournament stuff, then fighting Pokemon is kind of a shitty thing to do because they're living creatures too. I don't know. I'm curious to see what this does to like try to build the Pokemon world in a
Right.
sense.
Yeah.
Because right now it's just kind of like whatever the
I
heck
mean,
they want it to be.
Do you think this is gonna be the start of the Pokemon cinematic universe?
Yes.
Like,
the PCU.
the
I
PCU.
hope so. Actually, I would love for
mean-
some This looks fucking hilarious in like some horribly stupid and horribly amazing kinds of ways. I would love for more stuff like this.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens.
It's like until that trailer came out, I wasn't sure the movie was actually happening. Like I'd heard it had been confirmed.
Yeah.
I heard Ryan Reynolds was attached to it, but it was one of those things where I'll believe it when I see it. And then the trailer came out, and here we are. I feel like I'm in a whole new age.
We're all gonna go watch it together. Gonna be fun.
Yeah, it looks fun. Let us know what you guys think of the Pokemon Detective Pikachu trailer.
You know what else is fun? Taking care of your teeth.
Oh, I was gonna do it, but okay. I
Right,
guess.
Sam?
There it is. Yeah. It is really fun. Brushing your teeth is one of the best things you could do for your mouth, if not the best thing. And you gotta take care of that mouth because without it, you don't make words. You don't eat food. It's probably
stop
really
it there.
tough to breathe. So yeah, take care of your teeth with Quip, which is one of the best toothbrushes you can buy in the market. Let me tell you, they sent us some Quips. I've never had a finer toothbrush in my life. The finest. It's got like a brushed copper. Like it seems like I've gotten a piece of like. This is what I imagine if you get on the Enterprise and you see their bathroom, they got Quips. That's the kind of toothbrush we're talking about here.
They must.
You know what? I totally buy that. Yeah.
Yeah, it is, right? And like it clicks to the mirror. It's got this awesome case that just like goes on. I don't even know what I've never seen this technology in my life. It just is like, boop.
If I were to make a Star
crazy.
Trek
Super
fan
good.
film and I needed toothbrushes in the scene,
put
that's what I
Quips
would
in
use.
them, yeah.
Like,
So-
not even joking.
Yeah, and it does a whole bunch of other futuristic stuff. Like it has this ultra hypersensitive like pulsing, so it's like not gonna ruin your gums, and it also pulses every 30 seconds to remind you to like change quadrants and brush for an appropriate amount of time, because apparently you're supposed to brush for like 2 minutes. I didn't know that. I was just getting in there doing a brush. Now I got this Quip, teeth mad healthy, brushing the whole 2 minutes, getting every quadrant, super good. And that's apparently a lot of people, because 90% of people don't actually brush long enough. So yeah, get yourself a Quip and change that. It also doesn't have any like bulky chargers or anything. When it comes to replacement heads, it comes with a little battery, and you're just like boop boop, and you're done, and it's good to go for 3 months. And the replacement heads are awesome because, well, we've talked about many times, we hate going to the store. Going to the store, that's some like 2000 and late stuff. We ain't doing that. we are staying at our home and getting brushes sent to us. So yeah, that is like one of the biggest pulls for me. And the replacement brushes are shipped to your door for just $5. So not only do you not have to worry about going out and getting them, they don't really cost anything significant. If you have like a Sonicare brush, they cost so much money to replace. Quip, $5. Straight to your door. So yeah, I mean, I've had a ton of toothbrushes in my life, and this is the absolute best one I've ever had. And don't just take it from me, take it from 20,000 dental professionals as well that just say Quip is awesome. So yeah, get Quip, and it starts at just $25 if you use getquip.com/cast. And you can do that right now and get your first refill pack for free with an Quip electric toothbrush. Just go to getquip.com/cast.
Thank you, Quip.
Thanks,
Get
Quip.
Yeah.
It really is. Like, it is the toothbrush of this, USS Enterprise.
I've been using an electric one for a long time, actually, and
Yeah.
this goes back to them sending samples to make sure that we're being honest
Yeah.
and whatnot. Like, I tried it, and I realized this is a way better deal
Yeah.
than
Oh, yeah.
paying
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
so much money every couple months for a new head for my electric toothbrush. So I'm switching to that.
Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah.
Like, I've been switching to that for
I
a
did the
while.
exact same thing. Whenever
great.
mine came in, I was like, yep, I'll throw the mold one out. I was like, this is the jam. That's good.
All right,
it's good
guys.
brush.
It's time for the community death battle.
No, it isn't.
Well, it's going to be a little weird because since we're pre-recording this episode and the last episode,
You got baited. You all fell for it. You all thought we were
Debated.
doing a community battle.
well, we are
okay.
kind of.
Kind of.
Well, we've got the community death battle going on right now. That is Wonder Woman versus She-Ra. So we established that last week. So if you haven't sent us your answers to that one, please do so using #DeathBattleCast on Twitter. And there should be a poll up that you can vote for the winner, and we will figure out who wins that next week.
Why does it say Battle Royale?
Well, because this week,
Are you adding a combatant?
Where we drop boys.
no, I'm not changing the current community death battle. I'm creating a new one amongst ourselves. And also, I would love to know what your opinion is of this one. I'm just curious who would win in a battle royale amongst all of
Me.
us.
Oh, definitely me. You kidding?
I mean,
I beat you to it. I said it first. I win.
Shit. Okay, I guess Chad wins.
think
Thank you for joining us for Death Battle
everyone-
Cast. We're done.
Yep.
No.
everyone's probably going to vote for themselves. So.
Okay, if you can't vote for yourself, who do you think would win?
Then I abstain.
Real quick.
You can't
you
abstain
got-
or vote for yourself. Who would win?
Gotta give me some context here. Do we have access to any type of weapons?
Yeah.
Do you think it'd be better that way? I don't know. Like, I didn't set anything up
I'm
for this.
just gonna say, give us the scenario. What's
Okay.
at our disposal, and then we'll see.
What do you want the scenario to be, Chad?
We're all falling out of
Not
a
gonna
plane.
Say that.
We're gonna hit the ground in T-minus 10 minutes. We're falling
example,
very far.
Do
We're all
we have
dead.
access
No,
to guns? Yeah,
Well,
'cause you know
okay.
how that's gonna work. For
Okay.
you.
Death battle rules. So death battle rules mean whatever that we would carry on our normal person would be our arsenal.
What about what we keep at our home?
I don't think that counts.
No, whatever you.
If I knew I was going into battle,
So in death battle, we are picking up random people and just throwing them into a fight. Like, there is no prep time. Remember, there's no prep time. So you don't have time to go home and grab whatever gun that you own or whatnot.
that's where I was going with this.
Okay, you don't have time for that.
All right.
So it's death battle rules. The four of us, unless you want to include the rest of the crew, we're just picked up out of the blue and thrown into an arena to fight. Who wins?
I think I'm the only one that carries anything resembling a weapon.
That's true.
Yeah.
I'm gonna vote. Like, since I can't vote for myself, I'm gonna vote for Sam. I know he's got a knife,
How big of a knife do you carry?
Very small.
but it doesn't matter. It's how you use it.
Yeah.
It's true.
I always have a lanyard. I can choke somebody.
I know
with
if
that.
we included the whole crew, Noel has that giant knife that he carries
Yeah.
all the time.
Yeah, Noel.
So he'd probably win.
Noel carries like a pocket machete. Like, I don't know what he's up to, but
I'm gonna vote Sam.
I'll vote Chad then. We'll switch votes.
Why are you voting Chad?
Ben, you got my back?
Because I just think Chad, he's got the gumption.
Yeah, that's the thing. Okay, me and Nick form an alliance in the middle of the fight.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so that's 2 versus 1 against everybody else. we beat you guys down, and it's between us.
Well, clearly, if you
Wait, what the fuck? What kind of bullshit rules it is? They're deciding.
Yeah.
We're just throwing out our own
It's a
thing.
battle royale.
You don't get to decide that
battle
we
royale.
automatically lose.
Nick and me automatically were like, we form a bond. We were roommates way
I
back
voted for
when.
him. He voted for me. We form a
We were
bond.
roommates on 2 different occasions.
You want to go against Sam and I? Let's go.
Okay,
Childhood
it's
friends
2v2.
versus- Yeah,
How does
let's
I'll
do
put
it.
on my
You guys
green
still got
screen
the
suit
knife.
and turn invisible. You
yeah,
guys can't
yeah.
see me. I'm the predator.
Wait, what?
That's how it works.
No. This isn't like a digital fucking.
wait.
It's not Lawnmower Man. I'll see you more because you're in a bright green outfit.
Unless he's
What
on
if-
the broadcast stage.
What if I call in Torian Crawford as an assist? We're pineapple
It's like
farmers
a
together.
summon.
God.
Call in Catechus.
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay. Just checking. Just thought I'd ask.
Can't wait to see what the community thinks of this.
I would love to know what you guys think.
I
Which of
think-
the 4 of us would win in a fight? It's totally me, right?
I legitimately think that since none of us are fighters at all, the smallest advantages will count. And Chad has too many keys on a lanyard, which might as well be a weapon.
It's true.
That
I
gives
could-
you like an
that.
extra.
Oh, dude, listen to this.
Oh, you have a lanyard.
Yeah,
you could use
I
it as like
said
a-
that earlier. I
Yeah.
could like it's a garage. Oh, it's over there.
It is.
You don't have it
way
right
too
now.
much.
Just
Just
look
for
out,
right
it's
now,
fine.
because I take it out because I put the mic in that pocket.
Yeah.
Keep in mind, I'm holding a glass cup right now. I could smash this, and I have a weapon now.
You would
too.
never know
You
what
are
to do with it.
probably going
I
to
would
cut your
shove
own
it
hand.
into somebody's body
Okay.
with the sharp
Okay.
end until.
Real quick.
Yeah, Nick
Real
is, Nick
fast.
is the
I'm just gonna
wild
say-
card, though.
Has any of you ever been in a fight?
Never.
Ever?
Like a legitimate fight?
Yeah, like
No.
a legit fight.
No.
I play Smash Brothers.
I win.
You have
I
been
don't
saying
Saying
think-
that now. Yeah.
I don't
no,
Wait,
no,
wait,
no.
wait.
that
You have been in a
experience-
fight, like a
yeah.
legitimate fight. Did
Yeah.
you win the fight?
Yeah.
I don't think that
Well,
experience
I
translates.
don't know if you really win in like middle or high school. There's a couple.
Middle or high school? How old were you when you were in this fight?
Which one?
Fights.
Each.
It always got like broken up. Like I used to get made fun of a lot when I was a kid, and so then there was a point where
So
I
we
was like,
resorted to violence.
You started violence?
Well, they would
Don't
start.
do
shit.
that. That's
They would
probably a
start
bad
shit,
idea.
and
I
then-
was
Don't
made
take
fun of a lot
lessons from
too.
Chad.
I didn't try to punch anybody.
I didn't like rage out and run up and hit them. It was more like they would like
It
start.
sounds like we're tapping into a dark place.
We are.
Maybe we should steer course and talk
Yeah.
about the conversation in which we all try to kill each other.
Yeah.
I win.
I think Nick's the biggest wild card though,
That's true.
because Nick would never normally hurt somebody.
And he's got that touch
But
of destruction.
if-
You put a
if-
video game
if
in front of
that's-
him and he
yeah.
just becomes like a
Yeah.
demon.
Well,
So-
and we know that like if that restriction is gone for him, he instantly transforms into a complete monster.
That's
That's
true.
true.
That's true.
You know what?
Actually, it might be Nick.
Nick,
I'm voting
Nick
Nick.
wins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nick's got it.
That
Nick-
is an excellent point,
Yeah.
Sam.
Nick's got it.
Nick
Sure.
wins
all right.
this.
I'll take it.
I am curious to know who you think would win in a battle royale between the 4 of us, and also anybody who's been involved in death battle at any time, because let's just make this more complicated. Why not?
Sure, why not?
Yeah, let us know who you think would win in the comments below.
Thanks, everybody.
Yeah, and of course, we still have She-Ra versus Wonder Woman going on.
Hashtag Death Battle Cast. Send in who you think would win. There's a new Netflix series. We're not sponsored by them, but I'm promoting it anyway.
Yeah, your daughter's been enjoying it, right?
Yeah, she just started. She stopped watching it right as I got home, and then so I need to start over.
You got to catch up, and then you can watch it together,
Yeah,
right? Yeah.
yeah.
That's how that works, I guess.
We'll see you guys next week.
Bye.
Thank you.